It's vacation.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Human Services Committee meeting of February 23rd, 2026. I call the meeting to order. We're a few minutes behind, but that's all right. We're still moving along. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the prior committee meeting? Supervisor Strainer and Supervisor Turner on the second. Questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do we have any privilege of the floor? Anyone who would like to talk about anything related to the Human Services Committee agenda? Hearing none, I will go to we're going to do the County Youth Bureau. Welcome, Sue.
Hi.
I think there's one request in there. If you'd like to walk us through that, please.
Sure. I have one request to appoint 4 new people to the Warren County Youth Board. And those are Emily Gould from the town of Hague, Jim Ross from the town of Lake George, Haley McIntosh from the town of Horicon, and Lydia Phelps from the town of Bolton. And that would be for a 3-year term, with both Haley and Lydia being a youth representative to the board. And I'd like to permission to add them to the youth board.
I have a motion to bring that to the floor. Supervisor O'Neill and Supervisor Strainer on the second. I just had one question for clarification. Underneath the town that they're going to be representing is a town. Is that where they reside, or is that, I see
Address.
Emily Gould, town of Hague, but it lists Athol, New York, in the town of Thurman as being the address. Is that just a typo?
Emily Gould, she's a part of the town of Hague, so she's representative as the as a town representative,
But
not where she lives.
okay, so it lists Athol. Is that where she lives?
Yes, that's
Okay,
where
I'm
she
sorry,
lives.
okay.
And
I
I'm
just
sorry,
wanted-
that's what we need for the New York State OCFS requires us to have their address, but she's representing the town because she's part of the town
Okay, great.
administration.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It's on the floor. Any questions or comments for Sue? Hearing none, I will call the question. All in favor of approval of request number 1?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. It's been a while since we saw you. Welcome. Happy New Year. Any discussion or any thing else that you'd like to catch us up with?
I know you're running behind, so I'll be brief. We will be looking for a youth representative from Warren County to sit on the New York State Governor's Youth Council. The current individual is now on our youth board, and his term will be expiring. So in March, the portal will open, and we'll be sending all of the schools in Warren County information as to if they have a youth that would be a great fit for the Governor's Youth Council. It's been a good experience for Jack Sweet, who's currently representing Warren County. So that would be great. And we did receive some information as to the governor's budget with the expectation that the youth sports dollars will kind of remain as they were last year. Youth team sports dollars are still up in the air, as that's a legislative ad. And then there is some new recommendation for New York Kicks, which is just relating to soccer programming. So to be determined whether those dollars will funnel through the Youth Bureau as those other funding streams. And we just wrapped up a lifeguarding class, and there was, I think, about 15 recertifications and 2 or 3, maybe 4 Warren County youth that completed the full course. So we just wrapped that up and we'll be having another lifeguard class in the month of April. And I think that's it.
Thank you. I'll just remind board members who are also members of the Warren County Youth Board. We've got a meeting coming up next Wednesday, March 4th at 3 p.m. over at the Human Services Building on the first floor in their conference room.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have Nina Mastriani and Jill Mamone here. Good morning. We have request number 1. If you'd like to walk us through that, please, Nina.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Request number 1 is to amend an approved contract renewal with the Sheriff's Department to reflect the amount of $128,138.40. We originally put $114,000. So this is for our security services for the Department of Social Services.
Motion to bring that to the floor, please. Supervisor Sprainer and Supervisor Turner on the second. Questions or comments for the commissioner? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All in favor of approval of request number 1, say aye.
Hi.
Any opposed? So moved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Request number 2.
Request number 2 is to amend the county budget to increase revenues and appropriations in the amount of $47,422. This is for the shelter arrears eviction forestallment program to assist families facing eviction. It's 100% reimbursed by the state. It's an OTDA program. We're requesting to add it now just because we get our allocations throughout the year. We weren't sure if this program was going to continue.
Motion to bring this one to the floor, Supervisor O'Neill and Supervisor Turner on the second. Questions or comments for the commissioner? Hearing none, I will call the question. All in favor of approval of request number 2, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. So moved. Any other reports, activities? Thank you for keeping us all updated throughout the year, even between committee meetings. I think all the members got your monthly report at the end of last week prior to our Board of Supervisors meeting.
I just wanted
The child care wait list. I know that that's a very important issue.
So I just wanted to provide a quick update regarding childcare and how it works. So we are currently reviewing the cases on our wait list, which we're at about 90 cases right now, and reviewing federal priorities. Childcare is an allocation. We were just on February 17th issued guidance from the state. We were given an additional $171,000 to cover fiscal year 25 expenses. Right now, in addition to that directive, the state issued another one that they're reviewing the 26-27 final supplemental amounts for childcare assistance. This is a governor's priority. We're hoping we're going to increase the amount for Warren County so that we can keep pulling cases from our wait list and hopefully not have one. Once we get that allocation, we'll update everyone, but we're closely monitoring it, doing the best that we can to stay within the budget and hoping the state passes the fiscal year 26-27 budget quickly so we can move that along.
Any questions from the committee for Nina? Thank you. Jill.
Yes, good
Good
morning.
morning. You're on.
I'm up. The reports that I've given you are the 25 reports. Not much happens in January, so our next committee will give you an update from January forward, but these are the 25 numbers to date. The overtime, we were below last year's spending by about 5%, and we came in at 98% of our budget, amended budget, I should say. So that's good. And then overall, our expenses. We ended at 41,862,313, which is 10% under budget. We do still have some outstanding 25 expenses. So, but we should be right on budget, I believe. And the revenues were flat to 2024 and we're under budget about 13%, but money does still continue to come in for the previous year.
Sure.
So, and that's about it. I think we ended up in really good shape.
Any questions for the fiscal manager? Good news. Thanks, guys. Anything else? Once again, privilege of the floor, public comment. Anyone from the public would like to make a comment regarding the Human Services Committee? Sir, if you'd like to go to the podium and introduce yourself.
Well, I don't hear well.
Yeah, right
Podium.
back there, yeah.
Right here, sir, right here.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I've been working on quite a few projects and stuff, but it has to do with the criminal justice system also. And things to help. I'm trying to get a leaders club in all the schools with the kids that don't smoke, drink, steal, or break the law intentionally. I had 25 college kids the other day at Crandall Park when it was nice weather, and I called time out and I called them over and I says, kids, you got to help me out. It seems to me that everything you kids talk about today, everything you feel that's good, everything you do that's good. It's only good if you're here tomorrow, happy or in La La Land. Some of you don't know where you're at. If you don't know where you're at, your brain's dead. And if your brain's dead and things, you can't do anything anymore. You got to make tomorrow better than what we got. What do we got? Smoking, drinking, drugs. They all cause family problems. They all cause health problems. You only got one life. And if you don't have your health, what do you got? They all yelled nothing. I says, good, you got my point on that. But you kids have got to get together and make tomorrow better than what we got. That's why I want to have a leaders club in all the schools with the kids that don't smoke, drink, steal, or break the law intentionally. Let's put talent shows on for them. Get them away from this. Get them doing things with each other, not two. And if we can get them in doing talent shows there, and they only got to come up with one song, one dance, and I'll give them $5,000 to start with and stuff. And you take the top 10 kids and there's no smoking, drinking, drugs, or breaking the law intentionally and stuff. What's so hard is right now, the kids all have problems out there. Everybody takes what someone tells you, what you hear, what you read, the television, the internet is truth, and it's not, it's hearsay. And the idea is everybody's judging each other. You got on the TV, millions and millions of people hate colored people. They never met them. They hate Jewish people. They never met them. They hate their neighbor. They hate this. We got to get the kids so that they make tomorrow better than what we got. And if we can get them with no smoking, drinking, drugs, and breaking the law and having talent shows, the talent shows will bring in enough money. And my friends that are rich will give you the pianos, the guitars, they'll give you the stuff that you need. The kids are doing things for each other. I want to open up Crandall Park 12 hours a day. And then groups like Open Door and social services can call and have a group come. I'll have all the bats and balls all out there ready for their group and stuff. The pickleball stuff I'll have out there, and then I'll bring it back in after. We get these little kids and things like that, these kids that don't know what to do with themselves, let them do things and things and have checkers and chess going on all day and everything at Crandall Park. There's nobody there. When I was young, we were all there. Now there's nobody there. They're all at home. They're all doing this. I can't even go to the club, and the guy goes in the steam room with his thing. He's got to keep looking at it. Oh my God, what a way to live. We gotta make tomorrow better than what we got today. I told him, don't judge us. It isn't that we're bad. It's bad for us. Smoking, drinking, drugs, nobody's bad. When I was 10 years old, I was crying like heck because my father had problems. I didn't know what to do. All of a sudden, they come to me. I went over to my father. I said, Dad, you know what? I just got thinking. You and Ma gave me the greatest gift a human being could ever give another person. You gave me life. Nobody's ever going to give me more than that. I want to thank you for that and things and tell you I love you and thank you for it. But I think when it comes to dealing with things, I'm probably going to do it a lot different. My father's problems are his, but you always love your parents for giving you life. But we got to teach these kids. If you don't like the way another kid talks or acts, they just don't get prime time with us. If we got a leaders club going in the schools, we can tell these kids when you go home, if you're in the leaders club and your mother and father talk to you right away, you say, okay, Mom, okay, Dad, Mom, I'm going to be going in about 20 minutes. Is there something I can do for you? Give you a hug and kiss to say thank you. And then if we've got this going on, and then things. And then the kids that are smoking, drinking, and drugs, they're welcome to give it up for a month with us and come and join us if they want to. If they don't want to or they can't, we understand. They'll still be our friend in school. They just won't get prime time with us. Everything is prime time. We freeze them. We don't hate anybody. If I was going to school with you and you got a drug problem, I'll let you know I'm not comfortable with drugs. If you steal, I'll let you know I'm not comfortable with stealing. But you're a person just like me. Every day I'd say hi and be nice to you. Your problems are yours. Nothing to do with me. There's no use to hate each other and hurt each other like we're doing. Holy mackerel. I mean, can't you see that things are going crazy? I was a police officer in Glens Falls 65 years ago. There were 15 lawyers and they couldn't advertise. Some difference, huh? And if you killed a police officer, you went to the electric chair if you were 11 or 12 even. Now, I thought that may be young, but it wasn't because you're not coming back. That's the most serious thing there is killing somebody and stuff. And that's, I'm also trying to get the police department so that they let all the people know their job is really to bring you in for trial. It's not to talk to you on hearsay. That's social work. Just do that. I'm trying to get all the Christian churches together to work with social services. And they said they were going to do it, to work with social services and put somebody from the church in one of the police cars that's not working. And then when a police officer gets somebody with mental illness, they do every day, and social problem, they don't talk to them. That's not their job. They call, that car picks them up, takes them to the church, and then they follow it up, and he's off the street and he's getting help. And the homeless don't need money. They need a place to live and food. Give them a place to live and food and work to pay for their keep and get back into society. And my last thing I'll give you, because there's too much to throw in here, is Jared Smith made me so mad. He just got to be chief and he put in the paper. You don't do that with me. He put that in the paper. Well, think of this now. We got all these young, I know it's true, but watch. We got all these young kids and they're causing problems. And he says, and they're getting bigger. The only thing that does is make the kids clap. What you do, find out who these kids are. Open up a school you're not using, put them in there with social workers and police officers, and take them around 7 days a week, 8 hours a day to do community service. Let them help the people that need help and stuff 7 days a week. And then when they're ready to act like they should, they can get back out there. They don't turn around and get to choose. We have to turn around. If you don't have that, you have a city ordinance for it. I'll let you go because I'll go all night long and you got other things to
Thank you
do.
for
And
your
I'm
comment,
sorry, but I've been trying to get together with you people. If you'll sit and debate with me someday, I've never lost a debate, so be careful. But the idea is that I've been here a long time. I'm 87 years old. My time's up. I'm nobody. But I'm trying to help all of us get together so we can all do better tomorrow. Not stay where we are or accept. Everything is hearsay. Everybody hates each other. And so that thing in Queensbury with that transgender kid, they should have told Howard, the guy that's causing all the problem, that be careful. Now, the law says this. Now, if you see something, yes, it is different, but people are different. But you got to remember, we have laws. And because he's spreading the word and getting all these people, so they're gonna have quite a fight in there. Well, I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
Thank you very
we
much
all
for your
gotta get
comments.
together and talk about tomorrow. If I can get the police to take pressure off them and let them know the people that our job is to bring you in for trial. That's our job. Not to talk to you on hearsay or so. There's social workers and things that do that. And then if you hurt a police officer, you're gonna get in trouble. If you kill a police officer, you're gonna get the death penalty if there's no doubt about it. We got cameras and things. Why is it that we're so far out of whack? We gotta get together. And I do want to say one last thing. If any of you here from this day forward, get anybody that comes to you with problems for the rest of your life, please remember this. When everybody comes to me with problems, I listen. I know they want to talk about it. So when they get done talking, I said, I hear you. There's no use talking about it because it already went by. I can't help you. You're going to get aggravated. Give me what it is again. I'll give you some people to help you going forward. But all we have in real life, any of us, is tomorrow going forward. There is no past. There's no such thing. So if there's something bothering you, something you don't like, and evidently there is, you tell me about it. Change it. And if you change it, you don't have to discuss it with anybody, explain to anybody. If you smoke, quit smoking. If you drink, quit drinking. Do you have to? No, you can get cancer from smoking. You can, but I said the kids only got one life. And then you're not gonna come back. You can smoke and then end up with breathing problems, but my God, you can go to 120, you kids. You gotta make tomorrow better than what we got. Don't go by us. And that way there, we take the pressure off. If they don't judge us because it's not that we're bad, it's bad for us.
Thank you very much for your comments.
Kids have got to do better. So,
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, but I can't help myself if I'm wanting to get this in. I had a hard time playing this place. Thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
Oh, no, it was nice to meet you and I hope we can get together and talk to them. Thank you very much for,
Anything else from the public?
I hope someday we can have a lot.
Sorry.
Motion to adjourn the Human Services meeting. Supervisor O'Neill and Supervisor Strainer, all in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So you throw